All right, listen up. I want you to stop ruining your teeth. No, I'm serious. I want you to have ultimate oral health. And guess what? Anybody can do this. I don't care how many fillings you've had, or even if you've got a root canal, it is never, ever too late. This is a whole new game.
See, if we're going to win this thing, the very first thing you got to do is stop thinking like your dentist. I want you to picture this whole thing like a game. And for way too long, you've been playing with the wrong strategy. You've been playing the game all wrong. So consider your old coach fired. I'm your new coach now, and this is our new playbook. And hey, you don't have to tell anybody. You don't have to actually fire your dentist or anything. All you got to do is just try my approach between now and your next visit. That's it. Okay, let's dive in. There are a few reasons people keep losing this game, but the number one reason, it's just plain crazy game logic. You've got to know who you're working with, who's on your team. You have a star player in your mouth, and that star player is your saliva. And no, it is not dirty or gross. Your saliva is the MVP. It's an absolute powerhouse that can rebuild damage and repair anything that needs fixin'. If we use it right, that star player can win the whole game for us.
So, what do most people do? They bench their best player. They completely take him out of the game without even realizing it. Why on earth would you do that? And check this out. You're going to laugh at how simple these mistakes are. First up, the rookie mistake of sipping water all day long. Look, staying hydrated is crucial, I get it, but constantly sipping water dilutes your saliva. It just weakens its natural protective powers. It just can't do its job. So what's the pro move? Drink more water, but less often. Chug it. Then we've got constant snacking. Every single time you snack, especially on sugary or acidic stuff, you are messing with your saliva's chemistry. You're basically tying your star player's hands behind their back. The fix is so easy. Just give your mouth a break. Let your saliva get to work. Okay, so the second way people lose this game is by just standing there while the other team scores. And this happens right after a meal. This is a critical moment in the game, folks.
I bet you've heard this one, right? After you eat, your mouth is acidic, so your dentist tells you, hey, wait an hour before you brush. And you know what? There's a pretty good reason for that. But here's the problem. While that advice saves you from brushing away softened enamel, it's also not great to just let acid go to town on your teeth for a whole hour. In that hour, the acidity is literally pulling minerals out of your teeth. It's helping bad plaque grow. It is a full-on assault. Think about it. If you eat 4 times a day, that's 4 hours of damage where you're just standing on the sidelines letting it happen. Why would you just stand there and let them score on you like that? There's a solution. There's a way to fight back immediately. And this right here is the counterplay. Xylitol. It's a natural sweetener. It's a type of sugar that's actually good for your teeth. You can find it in gum, mints, or even just as granules. Immediately after you eat or drink anything, have some. It's like blowing the whistle in the middle of a play. It calls your star player, your saliva, flooding back into your mouth. This supercharged saliva fights off the acid. It feeds the good bacteria, and it even makes plaque slippery and easy to remove. So, the crucial point is this. You have the xylitol first, let it do its magic for at least an hour, and then you can brush. Hey, real quick before we continue, if you're digging this info and want to actually do something about your oral health, we've got a game changer in the description. Prodentim is the real deal for supporting your mouth's natural ecosystem. Trust me, your future self will thank you for checking it out later. Anyway, back to the playbook. Okay, so what's the third way we mess up our oral health? We're asleep at the wheel, literally. We are sound asleep during the dangerous midnight game. You see, your saliva, it's on a 24-hour cycle. Around noon, it's at peak performance. It's full of minerals, ready to defend and repair. But fast forward 12 hours to midnight, and it's mostly dried up. It's acidic and totally depleted of all those good minerals. As Dr. Ellie Phillips puts it so perfectly, your mouth's on its own at midnight. It has absolutely no backup. So the solution is to prepare. You have to build a barrier before you go to sleep. Put a bulletproof mask over your teeth that won't let bacteria in, won't let acid be a problem, and won't let mouth dryness become an issue. And whatever you do, do not use an acidic mouth rinse before bed. You're just handing a power-up to the opposition. So the big takeaway here is that we are working on a 24-hour clock. Let's put this all together and see how it builds into one unbeatable strategy. So here it is, the winning playbook. During the day, you're on offense. You use xylitol to shorten those acid attacks after every meal or drink.
For support, you let your star player, your saliva, do its job by giving your mouth breaks. And at night, it is all about defense. You build that bulletproof barrier before bed. And for the love of everything, avoid those acidic rinses that just help the bad guys. Look, this is not about working harder or doing more stuff. It's about understanding the game and making intelligent moves that let your body's own natural defenses do what they do best. So here's my challenge to you. Try this playbook, then go to your next dental visit, sit back in that chair, say absolutely nothing, and just see if they notice the difference. You ready to play?